Alright, hey guys, it's been a little while since my last Air Force update video, so I kind of figured I should make one. I made one a couple months, like 2 months ago, but I never uploaded it because stuff started changing pretty quick from there. I don't have my orders yet, but I have my assignment. I know where I'm going next. It's going to Seymour Johnson Air Force Base. That's in North Carolina. Got mixed feelings about that. I mean, I kind of wanted that base because I'm from Pennsylvania, and that's the closest base for my AFSC. Yeah, last time I was there was in tech school. That was, 4 years ago. I drove home 2 weekends for 2 weekends when I was there for tech school. And yeah, the drive isn't that bad. It's definitely a lot better than plane ride from here back home, England, to Pennsylvania. And it's gonna be a lot cheaper. Besides that, I think in my last video I said about my daughter being born, and that's why we're in the 4-bedroom house, but obviously that was 18 months ago basically now. So yeah, she's about 8 months old now. My son, he just turned 3 end of June, so time flies when you have kids, they don't stop growing. Besides that, some not as good of news. Beginning of May, I had to fly home for emergency leave because my dad was in the hospital. He wasn't in that good of health, and I didn't make it home he passed when I was still in the air. That wasn't a good time. I was home for 2 weeks for that to help my mom out with paperwork and all that, and let me tell you, that's not easy on anyone, especially when you've been married to someone for 25 years. That's why I'm not going to be re-enlisting, because I need to be home. My mom's alone in a house. But it still hurts, that's for sure. I was pretty close with my dad. He taught me everything I know about cars. He's the reason I wanted to build cars. Obviously I didn't get that for the Air Force, but whatever. But, my love of cars and hot rods, and hopefully my son and daughter, like cars as much as I do, and they learn from me like I did from my dad. He how do I say it? He had he had dementia, so it was a little bit rough towards the end, but yeah, he definitely made sure my mom was taken care of, and I'm glad for that. Besides that, it's hard to follow up to that. Been packing up our rooms. Gonna be having a yard sale and boot sale this weekend to try to get rid of some of the stuff that we don't need. Because we have a lot of stuff, living in one place for 3 years. It amazes me how much stuff you actually accrue that you don't need or use. Of course, I'm not selling them my game stuff. That's staying. And my wife is keeping her craft stuff, most of it anyway. So we got that, 2 beds, my son's bed, crib, some dressers. No appliances though, since this house came with a fridge and washing machine and dishwasher and all that. Yeah, 2 flat screen TVs. Selling our cars since they're both US specs, so when I get back home I'm getting another probably Ford Ranger, because that's tried and true. You guys have seen my videos, you know that I definitely have good luck with those and have had 15 of those. For my wife, she's still kind of thinking she wants a minivan again. We'll see. I was thinking about getting her into an Explorer or something, because that way if I have to drive it, I'm not embarrassed to be seen in it. Yeah, so if anyone, around, or if Lake and Heath will be looking for some cars come, I'd say end of August, beginning of September, we'll be probably selling both cars, and then I'll be out processing the base and all that, and then moving. yeah, got a Kia Magentis and a Chrysler minivan. They're all right. I like the Kia. It's automatic, but it's been the most reliable vehicle here. But can't bring them home because the UK spec and they're not 25 years or older. I think you can bring them home, but it would be out of your own pocket and you'd have to change a bunch of stuff like emissions and safety stuff. And I don't feel like doing that for a car that I didn't pay, that much for. Besides that, I think that's really about it as far as updates. So I'll be home end of September and be taking leave for about a month because that's pretty much what I'll have saved up back home in Pennsylvania. Then buy a Ranger, extended cab of course, and drive down to my next base in Seymour Johnson in North Carolina because I don't have to report in until November 12th, but I'll probably do it a little earlier than that. That way I don't have negative balance in my leave web. Yeah, that's about it for updates in a nutshell. I don't really write down what I'm going to say on these videos like some of the vloggers do, like Kyle God or Wild Blue Yonder and all those. I'm kind of just a freelance, I guess you'd say. But yeah, so moving to Seymour Johnson, selling a crap ton of stuff here, including our cars. Son's 3, daughter's 8 months old. Going to be getting another Ford Ranger. Probably going to be going back to the flight line. I'm not looking forward to that because, Jesus Christ, I hate the flight line. But, embrace the suck for 2 years and then I'm out. Then you'll start seeing videos of me with my epic beard that I'll be growing. But, yeah, that's about it. Alright, till then.